Hello, wonderful brains. Your geography teacher Prajita is here with the last chapter of your geography, chapter number 9, and that is life in tropical and subtropical regions. तो आज हम क्या पढ़ेंगे कि ट्रॉपिकल और सब ट्रॉपिकल रीजन्स में लाइफ कैसी थी, how life was there, how the people used to live there, and what all we'll learn in this chapter: the Amazon basin के बारे में, and the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. Now let's begin. Identify the animal and name it. Which animal is this? कौन सा एनिमल है ये जिसके बॉडी पे स्पॉट्स होते हैं? It is the leopard. The regions lying close to the equator between 10 degree north and 10 degree south are tropical regions. अब tropical regions कौन से हैं? जो कि बिल्कुल इक्वेटर के पास जो regions हैं, between 10 degree north and 10 degree south. These regions are hotter as the sun rays fall directly in this region. अब ये regions, ये जो region है जो इक्वेटर के पास 10 डिग्री नॉर्थ और 10 डिग्री साउथ में है, वो बहुत ज़्यादा गर्म है. क्यों? क्योंकि वहाँ पे डायरेक्ट सन रेज गिरती है. The subtropics are regions between 10 degree north to 30 degree north in the northern hemisphere and 10 degree south to 30 degree south in the southern hemisphere. अब ये कौन से हैं regions? ये हैं subtropic regions. The Amazon basin in South America and the Ganga Brahmaputra basin in India come under the tropical and the subtropical regions respectively. Means the Amazon basin जो कि South America में है, वो कौन सा है? वो कौन सा region है? They are tropical regions. And the Ganga Brahmaputra basin in India is the subtropical region. We will learn about the climate, flora and fauna and life of people in these regions in this chapter. और इस चैप्टर में हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं, क्या सीखने वाले हैं? ये ट्रॉपिकल और सब ट्रॉपिकल रीजन्स में क्लाइमेट, उसका फ्लोरा, उसका फौना और जो लोग वहाँ रहते हैं उनके बारे में हम इस चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे. So let's start with the Amazon basin. Amazon basin is a part of South America lying in Brazil between the Guiana highlands in the north and the Brazilian highlands in the south. अब ये जो Amazon basin है, ये कहाँ है? Where does it lie? It is a part of South America. ये South America का एक part है और कहाँ पे है? किसके बीच में है? Brazil and the Guiana highlands के in the north and Brazilian highlands in the south. It is drained by the Amazon River, which is the largest river in the world in terms of the volume of water discharged and second largest by length, 6,280 kilometers. And this Amazon basin is drained by Amazon River. Amazon River है जो कि largest river, world की largest river है और in terms of जो water वो discharge करती है, जो water वो देती है. And second largest क्यों है? क्योंकि by length वो second largest. Its westernmost source is high in the Andes mountains and its mouth is in the Atlantic Ocean on the northeastern coast of Brazil. The Amazon basin includes the greater part of Brazil and Peru. और Amazon basin में ज़्यादा part किसका है? ब्राज़ील का है और पेरू का है. Significant parts of Colombia, Ecuador and Bolivia and a small area of Venezuela. Fine children? Maranon River is the head stream of the Amazon River which rises from the snow-covered Andes mountain in Peru. और जो Maranon River है, ये head stream है Amazon River का और कहाँ से ये rise करती है? जो snow-covered Andes mountain है, वहाँ से river आती है. More than 1,000 tributaries join the Amazon River, making it the world's largest river basin. और ये Amazon River को इतना largest, ये जो largest river basin है Amazon basin, ये क्यों है इतना लार्जेस्ट? क्योंकि बहुत सारी more than 1000 tributaries इसको join करती हैं. That's why it is the world's largest river basin. The first European to explore the Amazon in 1541 was the Spanish explorer Francisco de Orellana, who gave the river its name after a tribe of female warriors whom he had a fierce fight with while sailing down one of the river's tributaries in Ecuador. अब जो पहला यूरोपियन था जिसने कि एक्सप्लोर किया अमेज़न को, वो था एक स्पेनिश एक्सप्लोरर जिसका नाम था फ्रांसिस्को डी ऑर्लियानो. और उसने इस रिवर का ये नाम किसके बेसिस पे दिया, किसके ऊपर दिया ये नाम? एक ट्राइब था, ट्राइब ऑफ फीमेल वॉरियर्स, जिससे कि उसकी फाइट हुई जब वो सेल कर रहा था एक रिवर ट्रिब्यूटरी इन इक्वेडर. Orellana named the river so since he compared these warriors with the legendary Greek female warriors, the Amazons. Okay? Now, do you know the place where a river flows into other water body is called the river's mouth? River का mouth क्या होता है? जहाँ से वो river दूसरे water body में flow करती है, मिलती है, मिल जाती है, वहाँ उसका river का mouth, उसे कहते हैं river's mouth. Now the climate of Amazon basin. The climate in Amazon basin is very hot and wet throughout the year since the equator passes through this region. क्योंकि इस region से equator pass करती है, तो इसलिए ये बहुत गर्म रहता है और wet रहता है. Days and nights are hot and humid. जो दिन और रात है वो गर्म होते हैं और humid होते हैं, with evenly high temperatures. During daytime, temperatures are high with high moisture content and nights have comparatively low temperatures but humidity is high. Night में temperature कम हो जाता है लेकिन humidity बहुत high रहती है. This region experiences heavy rainfall up to 250 centimeters per year, mostly in the afternoons, accompanied by lightning and thunder. The Amazon rainforest climate has no dry season. ये जो Amazon rainforest climate में कोई dry season नहीं होती है. As it rains almost the whole year, पूरे साल बारिश ही होती है. There is no marked distinction between the summer and winter season due to even rainfall and high temperatures throughout the year. Throughout the year एक जैसी ही बारिश होती रहती है और टेम्परेचर भी हाई रहती है. As perspiration does not evaporate equally, the skin feels sticky. इसलिए ह्यूमिडिटी बहुत ज़्यादा होती है, स्किन स्टिकी फील करती है. The average temperature is about 27 degrees Celsius. Now, this is the Amazon basin. Do you know the Amazon forests are also called selvas forest of South America. South America के ये selvas forest भी कहलाते. Flora and fauna. What is the flora and fauna of this Amazon basin? The Amazon is the largest and thickest evergreen equatorial rainforest on the earth with an area of approximately 5.2 million square kilometers and harbors a dazzling array of plant and animal species. ये Amazon जो है ये सबसे largest और thickest evergreen equatorial rainforest है, जहाँ की इसका एरिया क्या है? approximately 5.2 million square kilometers. और यहाँ पे बहुत तरह के plants and different animal species मिलते हैं. The dense canopy of the trees does not allow the sunlight to penetrate and hence only shade-tolerant vegetation grows. अब इतना dense है वहाँ forest कि एक दूसरे के बिल्कुल पास-पास trees हैं और वो एक canopy form करते हैं. What is a canopy? जैसे tent होता है ना, tent इस तरह का, तो एक दूसरे के top, वो जो trees के top हैं वो touch करते हैं, तो वहाँ shade ही रहता है. और वहाँ कैसे plants grow करते हैं? जो कि shade में grow करते हैं. जो plants shade में grow करते हैं वही plants and trees वहाँ होते हैं. Orchids, bromeliads grow as plant parasites. The flora or plants in the Amazon can range from massive trees to tiny shrubs. हाँ, massive बड़े-बड़े trees भी हैं और छोटे-छोटे shrubs. Some of these plants include kapok tree, ebony, rubber, balsa, cocoa nuts, mahogany tree, cacao tree, and acai palm. These trees are useful for a number of industries such as buildings, furniture, boats and aeroplane models, paper, etc. और ये जो trees हैं ये इन सब जगहों पे यूज होते हैं. ट्रीज का यूज होता है इंडस्ट्रीज में such as buildings, furniture, boats, aeroplanes and papers. Now, the Amazon also supports a wide variety of wildlife. Many species of birds such as toucans, hummingbirds and the brightly plumed birds of paradise can be seen here. The animals inhabiting these forests are monkeys. अब यहाँ पे animals कौन-कौन से मिलते हैं? Monkeys, jaguars, pumas, sloth, anteaters, anacondas, pythons, tapirs, boa, constrictors, armadillos, etc. The crocodiles and alligators are found in the marshy regions of the basin. जो marshy regions होते हैं basin के, वहाँ पे crocodiles और alligators हैं. Many unique species of insects and fish also thrive in the rivers of the basin. Piranha, the flesh-eating fish, and the Titan beetle being some of these. These are some of the fishes which are found. Unfortunately, the forest cover is decreasing day by day due to increasing demand for agricultural land or raw materials for industry. लेकिन एक बहुत अनफॉर्चुनेट बात ये है कि ये जो फॉरेस्ट कवर है, इतना डेंस फॉरेस्ट, ये धीरे धीरे ये डिक्रीज होता जा रहा है. जो डेंस है जो ये इतना घना फॉरेस्ट धीरे धीरे कम होता जा रहा है. क्यों? क्योंकि एग्रीकल्चरल लैंड की डिमांड ज्यादा हो रही है, इसलिए दे आर बीन cut down, the trees are being cut down. This massive deforestation has the potential to cause a devastating effect on the global ecological balance. Global ecological balance में बहुत ज़्यादा effect कर रहा है ये deforestation. Now, life in the region. Many tribes inhabit these forested areas and lead a very primitive kind of life. अब बहुत सारे अलग अलग तरह के ट्राइब्स जो हैं वो यहाँ पे रहते हैं. दे हंट फिश एंड ग्रो क्रॉप्स. क्रॉप्स भी ग्रो करते हैं और फिश हंट करते हैं. दे क्लियर द फॉरेस्ट कवर बाय स्लैश एंड बर्न मेथड. वो फॉरेस्ट कवर को क्लियर कैसे करते हैं? स्लैश एंड बर्न मेथड्स. फार्मिंग इज चीफली डन बाय वुमेन व्हाइल मेन आर एंगेज्ड इन हंटिंग एंड फिशिंग. फार्मिंग कौन करता है? मेनली वुमेन्स करती हैं और hunting or fishing men's. These people produce pottery, clear sections of rainforest for agriculture. They go pottery भी करते हैं और clear sections of rainforest for agriculture and manage forests to optimize the distribution of useful species. Some advanced tribes live in small villages and build huts with thatched roofs. अब कुछ जो ट्राइब्स हैं जो एडवांस हो गए हैं थोड़े से, वो कहाँ रहते हैं? छोटे छोटे विलेजेस में रहती हैं. उनके जो हट्स होते हैं वो थैश्ड रूफ वाले हट्स बना के रहते हैं. सी, दे इवन मेक स्टिल्ट हाउसेस टू प्रोटेक्ट देमसेल्व्स फ्रॉम द फ्लड वाटर्स. सम फैमिलीज ओन लार्ज अपार्टमेंट्स लाइक हाउसेस हैविंग स्टीपली स्लैंटिंग रूफ्स कॉल्ड मलोका. This is their apartments. ये जो बड़े houses होते हैं ये large apartments कहलाते हैं. इनका steeply slanting roofs होते हैं और इन्हें कहा जाता है maloka. Okay? In the olden times, the interior of the Amazon basin could be reached through navigating the river only. Olden times में, पुराने times में क्या होता था? जो Amazon basin का interior अंदर का part था, वहाँ कैसे पहुंचा जाता था? Just by navigating the river के through. But later in 1970, with the construction of the Trans-Amazon Highway, all paths can be accessed easily. और 1970 तक आते आते यहाँ पे कंस्ट्रक्शन किस चीज का हुआ, ट्रांस अमेज़न हाईवे बना, जिससे कि सारे पार्ट्स को इजीली एक्सेस किया जा सके. The aircraft and helicopter are also used nowadays to commute. Manaus along the Amazon River has now become a popular port for ocean liners. Now, port bhi hai. Belem, also called the port of the Amazon River, is surrounded by grove trees. The native inhabitants were pushed to settle in new lands where they continued to practice their distinctive way of farming. कुछ inhabitants जो native inhabitants थे उनको यहाँ से छोड़कर न्यू लैंड्स में भी जाना. The tribals chiefly grow tapioca. अब क्या क्या ग्रो करते हैं यहाँ के जो ट्राइब्स हैं? They grow tapioca, pineapple, banana and sweet potato. Okay. They also grow cash crops like coffee, maize and cocoa. Their staple food is cassava called manioc. cassava है इनका staple food, जिसे manioc भी कहा जाता है, which grows under the ground like potato. जैसे आलू ग्राउंड के नीचे उगता है, वैसे ही ये cassava भी अंडरग्राउंड ही. Their favorite food is turtle meat and eggs and monkey meat. इन tribes का जो favorite food है वो है turtle meat, eggs and monkey meat. They also eat queen ants and egg sacs. Okay? Human invasion has caused tremendous effect on the biodiversity of these unique forests. The number of plant and animal species are decreasing gradually, and clearing of forests has made the topsoil prone to soil erosion. Now, what has happened? The human invasion से बहुत ट्रिमेंडस इफेक्ट आया है बायोडाइवर्सिटी, इस यूनिक फॉरेस्ट की बायोडाइवर्सिटी. जैसे ये जो नंबर ऑफ प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल स्पीशीज है ये धीरे धीरे कम होते जा रहे हैं क्योंकि फॉरेस्ट क्लियर किए जा रहे हैं. और जो टॉप सॉइल है, सॉइल का जो टॉप मोस्ट पार्ट है वो सॉइल इरोजन प्रोन हो रहा है, बिकॉज जब पेड़ उखाड़ते हैं तो जो सॉइल है वो भुरभुरी हो जाती है, हल्की हो जाती है, एंड दे आर नॉट एबल टू होल्ड. सॉइल क्या करता है? रूट्स को, ट्रीज को होल्ड करता है. ओके, सॉइल को हटने नहीं देता वहां से, लेकिन जब वो पेड़ उखाड़ दिया जाएगा तो वहां की सॉइल हल्की हो जाती है. If unchecked, the topsoil may get washed away as the rain falls, and the lush forest would turn into a barren landscape. और अगर इस चीज को चेक नहीं किया गया, डिफॉरेस्टेशन बंद नहीं किया गया, तो एक टाइम ऐसा भी आ सकता है कि जो टॉप सॉइल है पूरी वॉश अवे हो जाएगी हेवी रेनफॉल से, और ये जो ग्रीन लैंड है, ये जो इतना अच्छा फॉरेस्ट है, ये एक बैरन लैंडस्केप में टर्न. This has already happened in many vast stretches of the region. और बहुत सारे regions में ये हो भी चुका है. Slash and burn is a form of shifting agriculture. ये जो slash and burn जो tribes करते हैं, ये एक तरह का shifting agriculture, primarily used by tribal communities for subsistence farming. The natural vegetation is cut down and burned as a method of clearing the land for cultivation. लैंड को कल्टीवेशन के लिए रेडी करने के लिए जो नेचुरल वेजिटेशन है उसको काट दिया जाए. It provides nutrients to the soil. Then later, when the area becomes infertile as the topsoil is eroded by rains, farmers move to a new fresh area and repeat the same process. और जब उस एरिया, वो वाला एरिया इस तरह से इनफर्टाइल हो जाता है, तो क्योंकि टॉप सॉइल इरोड हो जाता है, रेन्स में बह जाता है, तो वहां से लोग क्या करते हैं, उस एरिया को छोड़ के एक नए एरिया में शिफ्ट कर जाते हैं. वहां भी यही प्रोसेस रिपीट करते हैं. स्लैश एंड बर्न. नाउ दिस वाज द Amazon basin. Now we'll read about the Ganga Brahmaputra basin. The northern plains of India, located to the south of the Himalayas, extending from west to east nearly 2,000 kilometers, are one of the most extensive and fertile plains of the world. जो northern plains है, इंडिया का जो northern plains है, कहाँ located है? South of the Himalayas. वो क्या है? सबसे फर्टाइल प्लेन है वर्ल्ड। They stretch from Satluj River in the west and the Brahmaputra River in the east. इसका stretch कहाँ से है? कहाँ से कहाँ तक है? It stretches from Satluj River in the west to the Brahmaputra River in the east. The Ganga-Brahmaputra basin is formed from the alluvium brought by the rivers Ganga and Brahmaputra and their numerous tributaries. अब ये जो गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र बेसिन फॉर्म हुआ है, ये किससे फॉर्म होता है? जो रिवर्स में जो एलुवियम आता है, जो गंगा और ब्रह्मपुत्र रिवर्स से एलुवियम आता है और उसके नंबर ऑफ ट्रिब्यूटरीज से, अलग अलग जो ट्रिब्यूटरीज है गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र की, वहां से जो एलुवियम आता है उससे ये बेसिन फॉर्म होता है। The main features of this basin are the plains of the Ganga and Brahmaputra, the mountains and the foothills of the Himalayas and the Sundarban Delta. The Ganga-Brahmaputra basin lies in the subtropical region. और गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र बेसिन जो है वो कहाँ है? Subtropical region में. It lies in the subtropical region. This is the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. The river Ganga originates from the Gangotri glacier in the Himalayas. We all know that जो रिवर गंगा है वो गंगोत्री ग्लेशियर से ओरिजिनेट करती है, जो कि हिमालयाज में। It has two main headwaters in the Himalayas, the Bhagirathi and the Alaknanda, and others for each of its other tributaries. The Bhagirathi flows from the Gangotri glacier at Gomukh. गोमुख में जो गंगोत्री ग्लेशियर है वहां से भागीरथी फ्लो करती है, and the latter from a glacier near Alkapuri, और जो अलकनंदा है वो कहाँ से? ग्लेशियर जो अलकापुरी में ग्लेशियर है वहां से। Further downstream, the river is joined by a number of other Himalayan rivers, the Yamuna, the Ghagra, Gomti, Gandak, and the Kosi. The Ganga basin stretches from Delhi to Kolkata. अब गंगा बेसिन कहाँ से कहाँ स्ट्रेच होती है? दिल्ली से लेकर कोलकाता, and includes portions of Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal, Rajasthan, and Madhya Pradesh. Fine, children? Now, the Brahmaputra basin lies towards the eastern parts of India, rising from the Chemayung-Dung glacier. It's the glacier, name of the glacier is Chemayung-Dung glacier near Lake Mansarovar in Tibet. जो ब्रह्मपुत्र बेसिन है, it lies कहाँ? Towards the eastern part of India. It enters India through the state of Arunachal Pradesh. और वो इंडिया कहाँ से एंटर करती है इंडिया में? Through the states of Arunachal Pradesh. The rivers Ganga and Brahmaputra join together before they drain into the Bay of Bengal. ये रिवर गंगा और ब्रह्मपुत्र पहले एक जगह पे ज्वाइन करती हैं, उसके बाद ये ड्रेन करती हैं बे ऑफ बंगाल में जाके गिरती हैं। They form the largest and the most fertile delta in the world. और ये सबसे ज्यादा फर्टाइल और सबसे ज्यादा बड़ी डेल्टा फॉर्म करती है, जिन्हें कहा जाता है द सुंदरबंस. Okay, children? Now the climate here. The climate of the Ganga Brahmaputra basin is characterized as tropical monsoon, clearly indicating the dominant influence of the region's tropical location and the monsoon winds. There is a great seasonal variability in the total amount of rainfall. और यहाँ seasonal variability भी दिखती है in the total amount of rainfall होता है, and its real distribution in the basin. Consequently, some areas in the basin suffer from severe drought in the dry months. लेकिन यहाँ कुछ एरियाज जो बेसिन के हैं, इस गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र बेसिन के, वहाँ पे सूखा भी पड़ता है. सीवियर ड्रॉट इन द ड्राई मंथ्स, जो ड्राई मंथ्स होते हैं वहाँ सूखा भी पड़ता है. While floods inundate large areas during the monsoon season. और monsoon season में बहुत सारी जगहों पे फ्लड्स भी. रेनफॉल डिक्रीजेस फ्रॉम ईस्ट टू वेस्ट. ईस्ट से वेस्ट की तरफ जाते हुए रेनफॉल कम होती जाती है, एंड एक्सट्रीम क्लाइमेट प्रिवेल्स अक्रॉस मोस्ट ऑफ द रीजन. नाउ द फ्लोरा एंड फॉना. The Ganga-Brahmaputra basin has mostly tropical deciduous forests which provide timber, mainly timber providing. Some of the prominent trees found in this basin are sal, teak, peepal and bamboo. The Sundarbans Delta has mangrove trees such as mangrove trees कौन से हैं? Sundari and Gurjari, adapted to saline water. The saline water in parts of Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh, coniferous trees like pine, deodar and fir are found due to the cool climate and steep slopes. We have already read in previous chapter कि ये cool climate और steep जो slopes होते हैं यहीं पे ये coniferous trees उगते हैं. This basin supports a large, rich variety of wildlife such as elephants, tiger, deer and monkeys. The Brahmaputra basin is known for the one-horned rhinoceros. One-horned rhinoceros Brahmaputra basin में ही मिलते हैं. One-horned rhinoceros, Royal Bengal tiger, crocodile and alligator. ये सब Brahmaputra basin में. The fresh waters, seas and lakes have a diverse aquatic life. जो aquatic life है वो भी यहाँ देखने को मिलता है. Some fish varieties include रोहू, कतला and हिल्सा. रोहू, कतला, हिल्सा जो है ये कुछ fish varieties हैं. The Ganga also has the river dolphin, which is the national aquatic animal of India. जो dolphin है, that is the national aquatic animal of India. Life in the region. अब इस region में life कैसे? Agriculture is the main occupation of the people living in this basin. इस basin में जो लोग रहते हैं, उनका main occupation क्या है? Agriculture. The deposition of the alluvial soil brought by the rivers from the mountains has made the land fertile. और ये जो alluvial soil आता है, mountains से जो rivers आती हैं, उससे जो alluvial soil आता है, उसने इस land को fertile बना दिया. बहुत उपजाऊ है ये land. There are many geographical features due to which agriculture is preferred in this region. अब यहाँ agriculture क्यों prefer किया जाता है? क्योंकि इसके सारे geographical features हैं. Some of them are enlisted below. The climate appropriate for the growth of crops all round the year. पूरे साल यहाँ crops grow करने के लिए appropriate climate मिलता है. Constant water availability needed for irrigation in dry seasons is supplied by the perennial rivers. Perennial rivers यहाँ हमेशा water supply मिलती रहती है perennial rivers से, even in dry seasons. The raw material for agro-based industries is provided by agriculture. The plains enable easy farming and also help in development of road and rail network for transportation. Okay, children, see, here is the Royal Bengal tiger. Okay. Now, rice, wheat, sorghum, pulses, millet, gram, fruits and vegetables are the main crops. यहाँ के main crops ये सब है. While sugarcane, cotton, jute, silk, tea and oilseed are some cash crops. Main crops जो पहले पढ़े वो main crops हैं and बाद वाले जो हैं वो हैं cash crops grown in this region. There are mainly two cropping seasons. अब crops के उगने के भी दो seasons हैं. What are they? Kharif, summer and Rabi, winter. Okay. The majority of the population in the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin lives in villages and engages mainly in agriculture. जो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ पॉपुलेशन है गंगा ब्रह्मपुत्र बेसिन की वो कहाँ रहती है? विलेजेस में. और वो किस में एंगेज रहते हैं? एग्रीकल्चर. बट ग्रेजुअली सम स्मॉल स्केल एंड कॉटेज इंडस्ट्रीज आर आल्सो फ्लरिशिंग. लेकिन धीरे धीरे यहाँ पे स्मॉल स्केल और कॉटेज इंडस्ट्रीज भी डेवलप हो रहे हैं. People are adopting to modern standards of living as their source of income is increasing. क्योंकि लोगों की सोर्स ऑफ इनकम धीरे धीरे इंक्रीज हो रही है तो वो मॉडर्न स्टैंडर्ड्स ऑफ लिविंग को भी अडेप्ट कर रहे हैं. See, these are the rice fields. The plains of the Ganga Brahmaputra basin are thickly populated with many cities having population of more than 10 lakhs. We have population. Some cities near the river banks are Kanpur, Varanasi, Prayagraj, Kolkata, Patna and Guwahati. Now these are some of the cities near the river banks. This region also has a very developed transport system, with the plains having a good network of roads, airways and railways. क्योंकि हाँ एक अच्छा नेटवर्क है एयरवेज, रेलवेज और रोडवेज का, इसलिए यहाँ पे एक अच्छा ट्रांसपोर्ट सिस्टम भी डेवलप हो. The waterways help in commuting along the rivers. Kolkata is an important port on the river Hooghly. River Hooghly पे कोलकाता एक बहुत important port है. A number of world-famous tourist places like the Taj Mahal, the Buddhist stupas, the Imambara, the Kaziranga and the Manas wildlife sanctuaries, etc. lie in this region. इस region में ये सब famous tourist places भी हैं. Okay, children. So now this is the glossary. Some word meanings to be read by you. इसको अच्छे से पढ़िएगा. Now we move further and take a quick review of what we have learned. हमने अभी तक क्या पढ़ा इस चैप्टर में, एक quick review लेते हैं उसका. The Amazon basin lies in the tropical region in the continent of South America. The Amazon River drains a large basin covered with rainforest having a rich biodiversity. A large part of the great northern plains of India has been formed by the Ganga and the Brahmaputra rivers. And lastly, the plains of the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin have thickly populated cities. Fine, children? I hope you understood the chapter. So now, children, let's darken the circle of correct option in OMR sheet. Which country is not a part of the Amazon basin? Ecuador, Peru, Uruguay, Venezuela. कौन सी country इस Amazon basin का part नहीं है? Uruguay. Okay? A variety of predating fish found in Amazon. Amazon में बहुत अलग-अलग तरह की predating fishes मिलती हैं. कौन सी हैं वो? Hilsa, token, piranha, tapir. It is piranha, the flesh-eating fish. Which of the following rivers is not a tributary of the Ganga? Ganga की tributary नहीं है. कौन सी river? Gandak, Kosi, Tista, Son. Tista is not a tributary of Ganga. The one-horned rhinoceros is found in the one-horned rhinoceros कहाँ मिलता है? Amazon rainforest, Brahmaputra basin, Ganga basin, Indus plain. It is found in the Brahmaputra basin. The climate of the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin is characterized by temperate wind, tropical monsoon, tropical winter, none of these. The climate of Ganga-Brahmaputra basin is characterized by the tropical monsoon. Okay, children? Now let's move further. So, children, now let's do some fill-ups here. Few words are given in this box. Let's read them first. Selva, subtropical, Amazon, Delhi, dolphins. Amazon basin is drained by the Dash River. It is drained by the Amazon River. So write down Amazon here. The Amazon forests are also called Dash forests in South America. They are also called selva, means dense forest. Selva. Okay? The Ganga-Brahmaputra basin lies in the Dash region. It lies in the subtropical region. So we write here subtropical. Okay? The presence of Dash indicates the health of the river Ganga. The presence of dolphins indicate the health of the river Ganga. And the Ganga basin stretches from Dash to Kolkata. It stretches from Delhi to Kolkata. Fine? Now, say if the given statement is true, T, or false, F. The Brahmaputra river is known as Sangpo in Tibet. Yes, this is true. Write down T here. The Ganga-Brahmaputra basin has a very low density of population. This is false, children. So we write F. It has a thick density of high density of population. The Amazon basin has a thick canopy cover of trees and branches. Yes, this is true. The Sundarbans have deciduous forest. No, this is false. And lastly, agriculture is the major occupation for the people of the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. Yes, this is true. Write down T. Okay? Now let's move further. Now children, let's answer some questions here. Answer the following questions. Describe the location and extent of Amazon basin. Amazon basin का location क्या है और उसका कहाँ से कहाँ तक extent है? It is located in South America, primarily in Brazil, extending into parts of Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and Bolivia. Okay? What do rivers of the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin flood? Why do? It is why do the rivers of Ganga-Brahmaputra basin flood frequently? Monsoon rains, they flood frequently due to the monsoon rains, the glacial melt, the deforestation, and low-lying topography. That's why there is so much of flood. What type of vegetation is found in the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin? There are different types of vegetation found in the Ganga-Brahmaputra basin. They are the tropical and subtropical forests, the grasslands, wetlands, and Himalayan forests. Why are the interiors of the selvas always dark and damp? The interiors of the selvas are always dark and damp due to the dense canopy and then the high humidity, limited sunlight, and decomposition. These are the factors due to which the selvas are always dark and damp. Why is the Ganga-Brahmaputra delta known as the Sundarbans? The Ganga-Brahmaputra delta are known as the Sundarbans due to the dominance of the Sundari trees in the region. And Sundarban is derived from the Bengali word Sundar means beautiful and Bans means forest. Okay, children? So, here we end up with our geography. Fine, this was the last chapter of geography, and I hope you had a wonderful time reading all the chapters here, and again go through the chapters so that you understand it more, whatever you have read till now. And children, here we end up with our geography. So stay blessed, stay happy, and happy learning. Bye.